Good afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone. And I'm Priscilla, and this is my friend Heather. How are you today? My co-host Heather and I are the Crones.
Yeah, definitely.
But I see some Crones out there in the chat room too, so that's nice. Hi, Linda Day Gonzalez and Fatima Vieira. How are you, ladies? It's wonderful to see you. G. Covington, Teresa Levine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're going to talk about the Schumann Resonance.
Yes.
I think this might be our second show on the Schumann Resonance, but I thought it was particularly appropriate considering some of the stuff that's been coming off the sun lately. But we'll get to that after you do your cards, Heather.
Yeah, I got them. I will tell you that I did have to think and listen because this was kind of confusing to me. But anyway, we are the voice.
In front of you, yeah.
Yeah, we are the voice. And what gets in our way sometimes, it seems odd to say it's the violet flame, but it's those people who are really, really close to you.
Okay.
So sometimes we don't say some things that we would want to say because a certain somebody or somebodies are right close.
Mm-hmm.
So we zip it. But our soul still has our faith. Our human is still committed. And they said the way to get over this is to go ahead and start manifesting things. They really don't know what to say to that. So go ahead and manifest everything, and then they'll start taking what you say with integrity.
Okay.
Because they won't know what to do with all that manifesting that you're doing. And they're going, how'd that happen?
How did she do that?
Talking about. Yeah.
So, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Don't be afraid to talk about it. But I do understand how hard it can be with those who are very, very, very close to you.
And closed-minded.
And they don't even have to be closed-minded. They just think you're nuts.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
You're doing the devil's work. No, I'm not.
The devil's work. Oh my, that's so sad. Anyway, welcome everybody. We're going to talk about the Schumann Resonance. But before we get to that, I hope you got a chance to watch our show on Saturday with Dr. Gail, because we haven't had her here for a while. And as usual, it was loads of fun and very informative. And then we were also, before that, last Tuesday, we did a show on the discernment. And I noticed it's been getting a bunch of interest, quite a few clicks on that. So if you didn't get a chance to watch it, discernment is so important, discernment and ethics in our business and as people that are trying to ascend and keep our vibrations high. So I hope you'll give that discernment video a look. I found this picture, which I thought was really appropriate for the Schumann Resonance, because it's actually showing you the ionosphere above Earth. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it's beautiful. Anyway, to get started, I'm going to go to slide 2. It all starts with electrical storms. Did you all realize that? It all starts with electrical storms. Lightning creates like 90% of the energies in the Schumann Resonance. And there's certain areas of the world that get a lot more lightning than others. Anyway, all electrical storm generates lightning. An electrical storm generates lightning, which creates electromagnetic energy. This energy, circling as a wave between the ionosphere and the Earth, bumps into itself, amplifying frequencies and turning them into resonant waves. I just think that's adorable. Their frequency is the Schumann Resonance, named after the German physicist Winfried Otto Schumann, who predicted its existence with mathematics in 1952. A wonderful year. That's the year I was born. The Schumann resonance is not a single frequency, but rather a range of frequencies that exist in the ionosphere. First measured in the early 1960s, the very low frequency waves with a base at 7.83 hertz oscillate between the greater and lower energy. The low electromagnetic frequency between the Earth and its atmosphere, specifically the ionosphere, which can be measured between 3 and 60 hertz. The most dominant frequency is, of course, the 7.83 hertz frequency discovered by Schumann.
Yeah.
So you can see it, this is going to be fun later. If you haven't ever seen a Schumann resonance chart, this is like just one piece of it. But the high frequencies are these white, those things in white. And you'll see later what it did over the weekend. I have a photo of Friday when we got that X-class solar flare. And it's full of white. So you can imagine. So anyway.
So the Schumann resonance has been linked to various phenomena on Earth, including lightning, earthquakes, and the health of and well-being of humans and animals. Studies have shown that exposure to electromagnetic fields, including those present in the Schumann resonance, can have both positive and negative effects on the human body. Technology surrounds us with human-made wavelengths that disrupt the natural frequency of the Earth. Things like the Wi-Fi, cell phones, and other electronics are all part of our everyday lives. They are also why our personal biofields are often out of balance. We are out of balance with the Earth's electromagnetic frequency. There is an electromagnetic current that each person gives off that can be high or low, which is also connected to our emotional state. It is given off and exchanged between humans as well as between animals and plants and Earth itself.
So plants have an auric field. We have an auric field. Animals have an auric field. We all have auric fields.
Even rocks.
Yeah. Humans aren't the only ones who need the Schumann resonance. All animals do too. To say that bees are a keystone species feels like a massive understatement. Without bees, the vast majority of our food crops wouldn't grow. We and every other species that rely on those crops for food, either directly or indirectly, would struggle to survive. The effects of neonicotinoids, and GMOs on dwindling bee populations are well documented. Yet there's also a considered consensus that an overload of electromagnetic frequencies are jamming bees' internal orientation, navigation, and communication systems. For all these, they rely on the Earth's natural magnetism. All the geomagnetic disturbance or electrosmog, I love that term, electrosmog. It really is appropriate.
Yeah.
We produce from wireless technologies has obscured the Schumann resonance, impacting the bees' ability to navigate. Not only the bees, but you think about the birds, whales, dolphins. Their migrations have been screwed up too. And haven't even elephants had a problem with their migratory issues?
They're wandering into places that are weird. So.
Yeah.
And humans are actually tuned to resonate with the Earth's vibration. Human beings vibrate with a frequency from 5 to 10 hertz. So we are in the same range as the 7.83 hertz of the Earth. Researchers have found that these resonant frequencies may have significant impact on human health and well-being. Studies suggest exposure to these frequencies can help reduce stress and anxiety, improve sleep quality, and even enhance cognitive function. And I got a comment here that I think this is probably right. It used to be when I went out camping and I would go hiking, I would sit down and lean against this rock, and the next thing I knew, I would be asleep. So it must have been relaxing, whatever. But one theory is that the Schumann resonance may be related to the human brain's alpha and theta waves. These brain waves are associated with relaxation, creativity, and a state of deep meditation. And it's been shown through scientific experiments that attunement with the planet's own natural frequency of 7.83 hertz allows people to experience benefits such as enhanced learning, memory, cellular rejuvenation, energetic balance, reduced stress, grounding, and deep relaxation.
Sweet.
Mhm.
The Global Coherence Initiative, a project of the Heart Math Institute, has been studying the impact of the Schumann resonances, solar winds, and flares, and other electromagnetic changes since its inception in 2008. Their own research, along with that of others, shows that our heart rhythms, blood pressure, blood flow, anxiety levels, digestive tracts, emotional states, overall energy levels, and many other aspects of our health are impacted by these shifts. The Schumann resonance has been 7.8 cycles for thousands of years, but it has begun to rise in the last few months. This pulse has been fluctuating suddenly, rising as high as 100 hertz recently, all because our planet is raising her frequency, her vibration, and her pulse. So we can too.
As the vibration,
Isn't it?
huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay. As the vibration of our environment raises, any negative lower vibrational energies within us are brought to the surface to be released. And as we release our negative emotions and energies, our vibration also gets lighter, brighter, faster, and we stay in alignment with the earth. As a spiritual being merged with a human body, we are also merged with the consciousness and energetic makeup of earth when we were born into the human body.
I have a question. Have you noticed things in the last week or so coming up? In any emotional issues? Because I have. I mean, this is talking about everything I can relate to every bit of it. So
Yeah, it's
last
like all of
week
a sudden I'm remembering some things that are way back.
yeah, way back, I'm like, okay, that spiral has come back around to something that I thought was long gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have noticed that.
interesting. Has
Yeah.
anybody else in the chat, have you guys noticed a bunch of emotional issues coming up with all these energies in the last few weeks, especially the last 3 days? We've
Yeah,
been
you
bombarded
just
the last 3
remember
days.
things that, oh, I really messed up there, or you start to remember things that you thought you'd forgotten.
Yeah,
You wish that you had
you wish
forgotten.
you'd forgotten. Well, apparently we're not supposed to have forgotten them. We're supposed to say, "Oh, hello,
Oh, yeah,
thank
that's
you. Thank you
me.
so much for that
Goodbye.
lesson. See you later. Bye."
Exactly.
Okay, it's not just me because it's been intense the last few days.
Yeah, it has been. To stay in sync with planetary composition and frequencies, the human body has an autocorrect system. Thank goodness.
Thank
And,
God.
and that can recalibrate to the environment when we need to. And when the auric field of the human is not in sync, however, it is difficult for emotional, mental, spiritual, and etheric bodies to sync with the physical body and the frequency of Earth. At the same time, a burst in frequency of Earth's magnetic frequency can jostle any energetic blockages. So, in other words, they're shaking you loose.
That's exactly what I feel like has happened in the last 3 or 4 days. I've just been going,
They're shaking it loose.
get rid of that.
Right. And in the auric field that cause the physical body to stay at a low or stagnant, extremely low frequency. So it shakes that up.
Shakes it up for us to get rid of it. Let me just show you a couple of comments. A Joyful Journey says, I can feel it very strongly too. Amen.
Mhm.
And Linda Day Gonzalez says, I've had a hard time staying awake. Oh, not my problem. I could sleep 18 hours a day. And yes, remembering stuff from childhood.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then she says the dumb stuff I did at
Yeah.
age 16. Was that all? I didn't finish at 16. I did dumb stuff a lot longer than that.
You had a good time.
Okay. So bursts of higher frequencies are a good thing for the clearing of the auric field of the human being, as long as it's done in moderation. The spiritual and metaphysical explanation of raising the frequency of the physical body is the higher the frequency, the less dense reality the human will be experiencing. The goal is to transform the dense, controlling reality we are experiencing in a way that unifies humanity with a love based, higher consciousness while still existing in the physical body. This can only be achieved by releasing the energetic blocks of the past, of childhood, and even past lives that keep one stuck in creating reoccurring illusion of denseness and disease in the physical reality. Absorbing these frequencies causes the water in the body to begin to vibrate at the frequency of the spike. Can you hear Sassy barking?
Yeah, my dog just got up looking for it.
Sorry. Let me see if I can get her to.
Yeah, anyway. These frequency spikes may cause some uncomfortable symptoms, such as hot flashes, because as the body vibrates faster, it generates heat. Or vertigo. I just had a spell of that this morning. Irregular or skipped heartbeats, unexplained pains that may linger to be acknowledged or may mysteriously come and go. You may have ringing in one or both ears or high-pitched frequencies. I've done that in the last week. Harmonic tones and or sometimes temporary deafening. I wouldn't know the difference. I'm deaf anyway. It can cause mood swings as emotional blocks come up to be resolved. It can increase intuition and clairabilities. It can make you sick to your stomach, nausea. Or you may have flu-like symptoms, or digestive issues, or extreme hunger, or extreme lack of hunger. Mine's been hunger. The other night, I just wanted to eat anything I could see.
Don't you want to just sometimes open the refrigerator door and pull a chair up?
You're right.
And then the next night, it's like, I don't want any
I don't want anything. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then sometimes you have anxiety and increased fight or flight mode in the body. And your body is purging in order to be able to acclimatize to the energies. Very similar to how it deals with flu and viruses.
Ooh, some more. Anybody else have any symptoms they want to share? Joyful Journey says, yesterday I felt a strong release of stress. I did too yesterday for some reason. It was like, oh, finally, boom. And then today it's, I feel very emotional, but not in a bad way, just like anything could make me cry, happy or sad type thing. She says, I have dizziness and vertigo. Ooh, actually, I feel most of those. All right, me too.
Yeah, I was like, I sat down this morning to put my slippers on to take the dog out, and all of a sudden my head went, I'm going, okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. So if a person is completely unconscious and is not a caring, compassionate human being, these frequencies will likely irritate, disturb, and most likely not be integrated. These types of people will stay at a low frequency and will not benefit from the incoming waves of energy. But for those that are heart-centered, there are many ways to help yourself adjust to the energies. And here they are. Meditation, grounding or earthing, drinking plenty of unfluorinated water, whole foods, loving self-care, yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong. Ask your higher self, guides, angels, source to assist you acclimate to the energies. And then listen to your body. They all sound fairly normal.
Mhm. The Schumann resonance is an essential component of our planet's natural frequencies. Studies show emotions and behavior are affected by solar, geomagnetic, and other Earth-related magnetic fields. The Schumann resonance is slowly raising and opening the consciousness of everyone in order to lead humanity through the global transformation. And for those on a spiritual journey, incorporating awareness of the Schumann resonance into meditation or mindful practices may deepen the spiritual experience. Listening to the Earth's natural frequency can create a sense of grounding, balance, and heightened spiritual awareness. And plenty of anthropological evidence suggests humans of all cultures have, over the millennia, attempted to achieve trance states by synchronizing with planetary resonance before even knowing precisely what they were. And this was done through various rituals like shamanic drumming and dancing, or religious behaviors such as bobbing and swaying during prayer. And overall research has shown evidence that people who are exposed to focused and controlled instances of human resonance experience an overall increase in their general sense of well-being. So it's really important for us to go ahead and absorb as much as we can.
Absolutely.
And then what symptoms have you noticed over the last few days? And then she's got a little bit more there.
So on Friday, the sun released a massive 3.4 class solar flare, causing an S2 class radiation storm that sent protons crashing into Earth's upper atmosphere. Following this, the Schumann resonance, Earth's heartbeat, spiked to high levels, leading to whiteouts in its readings. Those who are ultra sensitive to energy shifts may have felt the impact of the flare and still might be experiencing its effects today. Common symptoms are life-altering breakthroughs, time going too fast or too slow, revisiting old memories, healing, closure, decluttering, fatigue, overwhelm, anxiety, need time out to rest, vivid dreams, waking between 2 and 4. I have been awake at between 2 and 4 the last 2 nights and no chance of going to sleep till about 5. But I've been waking up almost exactly at 2. Restless, increased intuition, perception, and psychic abilities, unusual occurrences and unexpected communication. If you see 1111, 22, 333, or 44, expect sudden positive news. Awesome. This was written by Alex Miles on Saturday, I believe. So, but then again, Sunday we had an M9 class solar flare. So it goes from 1 to 9. I guess I don't know if it starts out under C, but you have C class, M class, and X class. And X class can be dangerous to our our satellites and stuff like that. If it's focused directly to the planet. There is this wonderful young lady that does updates on the Schumann resonance every day. And her name is at the top of the chat. Consciously Erin, Erin, and I put a link to her YouTube channel. Her videos are really short, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, but they always tell you what's happening.
Yeah, and I wanted to tell you, I mean, she did tell you, but I wanted to reiterate that picture she showed you is not just an ordinary picture. That was Friday.
Let me go back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the whiteout on this. My arrow is showing it, but look at the whiteout on that. That's incredible. And we've seen a lot of things like that going on in the last few months. So Mother Earth is definitely elevating her vibration.
She's on the rise.
As is humanity. because where Mother Earth goes, we go. We're part of that. We're within this little bubble ionosphere. We're all have magnetic energy. So we want to keep ours raised so we hit that fifth dimension. That's where I want to be, the fifth dimension. Just a quick one. I'm sure we'll read some cards here in a minute. But we have a friend coming on the show on Saturday, and I hope you guys will be here. Her name is Mary Helen Schmidt. She's an animal communicator, and she's just lovely. She does a lot of the psychic shows around Texas, and I put her website and contact information in the description box of the StreamYard. Well, it's on YouTube now, on the YouTube page. So please, if you get a chance, go check her out, and then she'll be here with on Saturday. And then next Tuesday, we're going to do Christ consciousness. So that we got a lot coming up.
Yeah, look at what Linda Gonzalez said.
I'm finding it interferes with my connection with spirit. My intuition, etc., are statically unclear and fogged up. I would ask your guides to clear it up, or your arms. Ask the arms to for clarity. See if that helps. If they can clear that a bit.
I'm also getting it because the Schumann resonance is higher. Your frequency needs to be higher.
So raise your frequency by meditation, dancing, whatever. Whatever. That's a good idea. Hi, Laura. Hi, Amanda. Welcome, everybody. Okay, I guess we can go to cards now, huh?
Okay.
Anybody else have any comments or questions? I know, right? Oh, yeah, more meditation. Oh, boy. Be happy that you can meditate. I have construction going on next door that's been going on for over a year now.
They're still not done?
No, and today they're moving dirt and planting enormous trees, which is nice because that property had no trees. It was concrete.
It was all concrete. Yeah, I remember. Are they working on the inside at least instead of the outside?
Yeah, but they use their back area.
Back porch. Oh, which is right where you sit. I know.
Right by the lanai. And then we have another one going up catty corner to us that is all big trucks. I mean, that house will be done. I bet that house will be done in 6 months.
The concrete? Yeah.
No, it's a new one, next door to Doug's. They tore that house down and are building.
Oh, so you have another one. Wow.
Yeah. I have trucks circling my block all day long. Big, heavy trucks and saws and nail guns. And geez, maybe I should move. In fact, my granddaughter came in today and she said, you know what? You can't even enjoy the outside anymore with all the noise. Yeah. It's like, I know, right?
It's a good thing they have to quit by a certain time.
They don't stop till 8 o'clock at night.
Well, that's no good.
I think that's when they have to stop. Anyway, onward and upward to raise our vibration by reading cards for folks.
Yeah.
So let's do 3-card mini readings. Let us know in, caps and emojis, please, if you'd like a card read. 3-card reading. That's what we're going to do. And I've got 3 different decks. I am discombobulated. I apologize, but no sleep for 2 nights. Not good for me.
And now all that noise, it's not like you're going to sleep in the day.
I tried to, I have a yoga pillow that I brought up here to the front room to try. Not this week, not with all the trucks. I don't know. There's one of those little mini diggers over there next door, planting these enormous trees. So it's going to be beautiful. Yay. Yeah. At least we get the trees. Yes. I'm really happy because I have a beautiful garden and lots of trees, and I have fruit and vegetables growing. And it'll be nice to have a pretty yard next to us because it looks like it's going to be really nice. So that's a good thing.
I always felt like when I was down there, that house that I was talking about, the concrete one,
Mm-hmm.
those are the same family. So I figured they were competing.
They're not from the same family.
Oh, I was told they were. Okay.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't see how. He never goes over there, but maybe so. Okay, we've got 3. Okay, let me see who's up here.
Well, Amanda, I don't know.
Oh,
Stop. No.
Linda would like a card, and Joyful Journey would like a card. Did I get anybody else? Amanda says, I've had headaches that come and go. I wonder if it's Schumann remnants or perhaps the Schumann. Could be both.
Yeah,
Definitely
I've had
could be both.
short headaches and going, oh, I got a headache. And then all of a sudden, I don't have a headache anymore.
Yeah, I don't get headaches very often. Wow.
Okay, Linda.
Okay, folks, give me a star so I can put you on the list for a reading.
Okay. Wow.
Get some nice cards coming up.
It's noisy in the hallway. So. Well, I've stayed with the same deck because I haven't used it for a while. And the first one is you. You have some possibilities that you haven't necessarily considered, but they're new ones. And so don't just poo-poo them. Take a look at them. Some of them are pretty good because you have huge life force. This is with the Archangel chakra. It's the third one, Archangel Camille. But then you also have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And I know you were complaining about not having the connectivity, but she's there to help with you do that. So don't forget to ask her when you're trying to raise your vibrations too, because she's there to help to make good connections. So like I said, there are some things going on or possibilities that you have to do. Like when you're thinking about doing something, think about how, because there are lots of different ways that you can do things. So you might want to take a look at those.
I think this is the most beautiful card. Look at this loyal heart.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it's talking about your loyal heart and your trust of spirit to remember that spirit is always got your back and that you are, what's the other? Trust, just trust in that because you're loved and divinely guided. And then the North Star says you're on the right path. You're being divinely guided and that you are on the right path. And I am an embodiment of what I seek, walking with purpose while focused on my path. So the North Star is there directing you right on your path. You're doing it. Keep on doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Keep that trust and know that spirit has your back and just be the real you. Freedom, authenticity, uniqueness, and courage. It does take courage to be the real you, but I think I know you a little bit, and I think that you are the so keep that up.
Excuse me.
All right.
Somebody at my door.
All right. I hope that makes sense. And next will be Joyful Journey. So we'll just have to wait for it. Shuffle. You're welcome, Linda. Oh, Laura would like some cards. Got it. Oh, deeply resonated, she said.
Good.
Okay, now we're with Joyful Journey.
Right.
It got cold here today. It started out at like 71, and it's going to be go down from there for the next few days.
It's actually a little bit warmer here today. The sun's out, so it gets warm.
That's
It's
nice.
actually warmer in the apartment because of the windows, which is just fine. Okay.
We still want to hear your comments about your experience with the Schumann Resonance. If you guys are experiencing anything from it.
Anything. This says you need to be a little more patient about some things. And it's especially, it just seems like all of it has to do with finances. So just let go of any kind of desperation. I mean, finances can always be a problem. They said there are some constraints that you have with that. And sometimes you use some restrictions and things that you don't care for. Okay. But they also said you've got more coming in because there's a lady holding a coin. So it will go away. So just be patient and just try to flow through everything. Eventually, everything will work out. Okay.
Well, I've got a change in the wind.
Well, that would explain it.
Yep, there's a change in the wind. But share and commune with those who mean the most to you. Break bread with the spirit of rosemary, which will call for healing and mend. Yeah, rosemary bread. I would love to taste a rosemary bread right now. It sounds delicious. But
Yeah, it does.
share and commune with those, with your community, whoever's in your tribe, your community. And yeah, share your issues, share your problems with those you can trust. They're there to help. And Uriel is here to help you heal. Emotions, healing, devotion, integrated. See where they are at her heart. Right there, it looks like the root chakra, but it's Uriel healing her heart. So I hope that resonates. Whatever is out of sorts is going to be healed because there's a wind of change. Yay,
Yep.
Angels.
Just be patient.
Laura Hammond said, I just brought some rosemary bread with Parmesan. Yum. Hi, Sonia. Welcome. We're doing cards today. If you want cards, let us know. Next is... Oh, I love that. She didn't ask for cards. G. Covington, who's making my... Oh, yeah, well, that'll work. We'll read her. That's it. Who's making my coffee click on at odd times of the day? No timer on machine. Oh. Hey, I don't see your gray today, Heather. You guys on Saturday's show,
That's right.
Heather had, it looked like angel wings to me, but it was gray, this gray shadow that covered her from her shoulders down her arms and out like wings. It was bizarre. If you haven't seen it, it's the show with Dr. Gale. Oh my goodness. And Dr. Go said that it was her mom and her mom's family members, like great grandmother and aunt. some others. But anyway, you could actually see it on Saturday's show. So have a look if you didn't get to see it. I couldn't believe it. Joyful Journey said that resonated.
Good.
And then Sonia. Hi, Mary Ellen. Welcome. Okay. Let's see if we know if we can tell who did G. Covington's clock, the coffee click on. Do you need a card for that? I don't need a card for that.
No, I'm trying to think.
I'm getting a deceased family member, but I don't know who.
I got Dad.
Dad?
Yeah, DAD, Dad.
Interesting. I don't have any dad cards. I can pull a dad out of. Let's see what this. I don't have any.
I don't know if he was a coffee drinker or not.
Let us know, G. Covington. Okay. And Amanda. Thanks for asking, Amanda. And thanks to you for asking, G. Covington. We think it was your deceased father.
It's funny. Usually I would think father, but Dad is what came in. So.
Oh, did I say father? I meant dad. Father's my word, not yours.
Okay, Amanda Carroll.
I got to do one more.
That's okay. Okay, Amanda, you are definitely a healer. Like it says, the healer of the ages, but you have some anxiety about it. Sometimes you don't think you're doing a really good job. They're saying, just be patient. Some things take a little longer to fix than others. It may not be instantaneous. It may take a couple days of your healing effort for it to work. Okay? So just be patient. You are a great healer.
Oh, nice. Well, basically with this, this is going to be really brief. You need a reality check. You need to make sure that whoever you're dealing with is honest. Assessment, exploration, honesty, and determination. So be determined to assess the situation and make sure that all the ducks are in a row with whoever you're dealing with. Most of all, trust yourself. You're the one. Swan, I am everything I seek, the one I am meant to trust above all else to create one of the strongest loves within my lifetime. And that is to love yourself. That is self-care, loving yourself, trusting your gut.
Your abilities.
Your abilities. Trust is just really coming out. Trust what you know to be right.
Mm-hmm.
And happy. Everything will be good. Just trust yourself over anybody else's opinion. Hope that makes sense. Yes, Teresa, you can have a reading. And oh, Joyful Journey says it is all about finances. My husband got a raise yesterday. Oh,
Okay.
That's brilliant. Amanda says she's really focused on self-care. And that, as well as trusting yourself. That's the kind of self-care I was actually talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, regular too. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? That
And you're up there somewhere.
okay? There's Amanda. So Laura's next.
Okay.
Hammering.
Sorry, they're working on, evidently my bathroom leaks into the one below and the ceiling's already fallen down there.
Oops.
So I have a big hole in my closet. I mean, there's the panel you pull out, but then they've banged in another
Oh my
bigger
goodness.
holes in order to get to it. So what you hear is his hammering. They're old pipes. It's an old.
I don't know if it's your hammering or my hammering because they're hammering behind me.
Oh, okay. It could be either one.
I'm actually quite anxious to go outside and see how they planted these humongous truck with, I bet, trees that were 20 feet tall.
All
It was
right.
humongous. So
Don't
it's
have
going to
to
look like it's lived in.
Yeah.
It's a monstrosity. It is a monstrosity.
Already grown tree.
They're making a lot of noise over there today.
Okay. Well, I don't know what it is you're discussing with somebody, but somebody who knows what they're doing, because this is the thinking man. And so he's got a lot of information. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. So he's got a lot of information and you are discussing it with him. You guys are talking about the yin and the yang about situation, the passivity, the active part, what you got to do, what you don't need to do, things like that. So you've got a confidant that you're working with. And the reason you're doing it is because you're working towards either a partnership or some kind of legal document, and you're checking everything out before you decide on anything. But you do have somebody here helping you hit and discuss all the yin and yangs about things, okay, ins and outs, because it does have something to do with a contract of some sort or a partnership or whatever it is that you're doing. There is something with a legal paper involved. So, but this person is helping you.
Interesting. Well, it's not for you. There's times when you're just not ready for them. It's not quite time. The universe isn't saying no, it's just not time. And then I got the Crone card, which is things are, I believe, I just heard coming home to roost. Something's coming home to roost. I am here, present, ready to answer the call. Hear my beating roar coming back home to me. Finding your strength. I'm not sure about that. But then the law of attraction card comes in. The law of attraction. Action, thought, feeling, and diligent. My angels are with me. Life loves me. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. Everything is going to work out. So everything's going to work out.
Yeah. And I do want to say that where they talk about a man, he's coming in. So this may not have happened quite yet, but there's something coming along that somebody's going to know what they're talking about. And that's who you're going to talk to decide.
Yeah, because she's ready with this Crone card. She's ready to end. She's ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
But this something is just, it's not for her. I don't know if it's a person or a situation, but it's going to work out because the law of attraction card was in the future. I hope that resonates. I hope it makes sense to you because it didn't to me, but that's not unusual.
And she just said, well, she hasn't got a clue yet. So that's why I was thinking maybe it doesn't happen because he's coming in. He's maybe not there yet.
Yeah. Okay, let me go back to the start. I don't know, Miss Laura. That one perplexed me. No, I didn't put that on last. I get confused when I get 3 decks and I'm like, wait a minute, where was I? Because I like to pull them in a certain way.
Yeah.
Sequence. We haven't forgotten you, Teresa, Mary Ellen. You're still there. I'm not sure. I think those are the last 2, which will be fine for time. I hope those that came in late will go back and watch the
Show.
Because there was some pretty interesting information about
Yeah,
it.
there's a lot of information.
And it shows you that, I think it's the last slide, really shows you what we've been dealing with the last few days.
Well, the first card you got was the Angel of Balance. So
Nice.
they want you to, in this case, I think they are saying remain balanced, because you do have, the next card is victory. So whatever it is that you're trying to balance, you're going to succeed. And they said that you're going to succeed because it's logical. This is the yin and yang. And it's intuitive. You're using your intuition along with it. So remain balanced. And as long as you have your intuition and your logic and your reasons, you will win. You are going to be victorious in the things that you're trying to do.
Oh, sorry about that. Happy.
Great.
Good
Come on
news
in.
on the way. Happy card. Then I have the grimoire. Keep what is sacred near to you, for it is only to be shared when you are ready.
If you want to go in, you can, but I'm on the show. So.
Oh, no. It's
The grimoire is keep what's sacred near to you. Don't share things that you're not ready to share with people that you're not ready to share with. I know that this happy card is going to make it where you want to tell the world how you feel about this new project or something that's going on new like that's making you very happy. And it must be some type of healing, because Uriel's here again, and it has to do with her heart. So there's something that's coming to you that's going to make you very heart happy. Just be careful who you share it with and when you share it. It's the timing. I hope that makes sense. Did you already read, Sonia? I muted you. Okay. You're muted.
Better?
I unmuted you and you muted yourself back.
Both of us trying to do it. Thank you for muting.
You can't help it. Okay. And Miss Teresa's next. Don't you dare start barking, Missy. Looking at the front window. There's so much going on out there today. She's fascinated.
Well, that's what's going on in the apartment. I mean, that was the neighbor downstairs. He said, "Are they here?" I said, "Yeah, they're here."
All right. I'm going to have to go to the book for that one. I didn't even show you what cards I was using. The Wisdom of the Oracles and the Imbolc, Seasons of the Witch Imbolc. Can you see it? And Radley Valentine's Angels and Auras. Cinnamon roll.
Yeah, and I'm using the energy cards. So. They're saying, well, the first card was balance. In this case, they want you to keep your balance, keep everything balanced because they do want you to act. You are more than willing to act, but make sure you stay balanced through that. And they also said there are tons of different possibilities. Some you haven't even seen yet, but there's like, what are they? 10 doors that they even show on this picture. There's lots of things that pop up as how you can do things or what you can do. Okay. And they're saying, yes, take action. It's fine, but stay balanced when you do. Okay.
All right. Well, I got the Y card. It's just encouraging you to be clear about your intentions, knowing why you're doing what you're doing, knowing why you're going where you're going. Just make sure that your intentions are clear and that you know where you're going. And then I got two cards out of this one, the in bulk. Cinnamon rolls, warm my heart, all deserving comfort, readies my heart. To me, that's just enjoy the comfort of your home, your living situation. Enjoy this coming into spring because spring is coming. Beneath my feet stir the waking, spiraling surges of warmth that tell of life ready to birth. Be sure that you have your intentions clear, that they are your seeds to plant for growth in the spring. So just be clear about those. And like I say, the cinnamon rolls is like warming my heart, all deserving comfort, readies my heart. Enjoy that comfort food this winter because it's almost spring. Okay. I think that's it for that one. And then we have Mary Ellen. Nice to see you here, Miss Mary Ellen.
Yeah.
Whoops. Let's go back to this one. I think this is our last one. Yeah, this will be our last reading. You snuck in just in time, Mary Ellen.
Sorry, the phone is ringing, so she's upset.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
It's suddenly gotten quiet outside, so I think maybe everybody left for the day. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah, that's about right. Weird.
Hmm.
I love it. Teresa says, I've been eating a lot of comfort food lately and need stretch pants. Oh dear, I don't know what I did there. Hello. That's funny. I totally understand that.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm frozen. So this, you're not going to be able to see the cards, but the first one is the healer of the ages. And you are a healer, but they also said there are some hostilities around. And so don't be afraid to keep your defenses up. Okay. And you do have the healer card.
You're
But don't
back.
worry. Yeah, don't worry about that because Angel Metatron is right with you. Okay.
Wow.
And he will make sure that you have clarity in what you're doing. Okay. And that you'll be able to see what you're doing. The personal vision is correct. You know, he will be there to help you know because you are a healer. But you know, healer, this is probably people who don't believe in what we
Right.
do.
Right.
Okay. So they're a little worried about it, but no,
It's okay. It's all going to be fine.
yeah, it'll be fine.
It's all gonna
Especially
be
with Metatron on your side. You're fine.
I got to be fair. It's talking about finding balance. And look at her. She's, oh, my light is in the way. She's so beautiful. Just
There it's
be
done.
fair and balanced with those that aren't on the same path as you, but also be fair and find your balance and trust in yourself for you. And I guess in the full moon that's coming up, winter wonderland woodlands. Take time to honor what you feel. Self-compassion is the healing balm you desire. So this is all about self-care. And that's really what winter is for, ruminating and taking care of your inner self, I guess is the right word. So self-care is also important. And don't worry, whatever this is a blessing in disguise. Trust, revelation, significant surprise. Whatever is coming up is actually a blessing in disguise. So at first look, it may not look like something you're particularly interested in, but it really is exactly what you need, exactly what Spirit wants you to have.
Yeah.
So I hope that resonates. And that is it. So I'm
Yeah.
going to go back one more time to show you the Schumann Resonance while we get ready to leave.
Yeah, that's
Just
what
to
happened
show you
Friday.
that Friday spike that we had that was so killer for all of our bodies. It certainly has played a number on me, and I have been seeing repeating numbers as well. It's crazy. Crazy times. I'm so happy to be alive during this ascension time. It just fascinates me, the things that go on.
And I pulled one card for the collective, and it says walking away. In other words, moving on, let it go. That's what we're supposed to be doing, letting go.
Yeah. Let it go. All that shadow work, all that stuff that's coming up with
All those
these
old memories
energies.
that are coming up.
Let them go. Let them go.
Let 'em go.
Hi, Jules. We're just getting ready to close, my love. I hope you get a chance to go back and have a look. Anyway, we have our animal communicator on Saturday, and she is lovely. I know you all will like her. And like I said, her information is already in the description of the show on YouTube. So if you get a chance, check out her website. And then on Tuesday, we'll do Christ consciousness. We'll talk about Christ consciousness and what it is and crystalline energies and all that's related to that. And so until then, y'all have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on the weekend.
Right.
Thanks so much for being here. We love and appreciate each and every one of you.